have intensified campaigns to put pressure on government to, as a matter of necessity, have the death penalty abolished in Ghana. According to Amnesty International, 160 persons are on death row in the country's prisons, awaiting authorization by the president to have them executed. Richard Kojonyako has more.
155 men and 5 women are currently in Ghana's prisons awaiting execution. The participants at this year's launch make a strong case for the abolition of the death penalty in Ghana's criminal code. A research fellow and an international board member of Amnesty International, Dr. Vincent Ajali Mensah, says Ghana has to follow other countries that have abolished the death penalty. He indicates Amnesty International has begun building a strong advocacy base to galvanize support to put pressure on government to abolish it.
Assuming that Ghanaian society, there are lots of people who are against the abolition of the death penalties, up to the leadership of society and those of us who have the benefit of having some eye-openers and know the effect of this kind of law. We have to take leadership and provide that leadership to the ordinary Ghanaian to understand that society needs to move on. Culture is something that must change. Laws change, society changes, and it doesn't change because majority of it wants to change, but because we think that this is the best way to go.
Private legal practitioners Martin Pebu and Francis Xavier Sosu, who were also participants at this year's launch of the report, say the time to abolish the death penalty in Ghana's status books is now.
All our neighbors, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Togo, have all abolished. So we are the lone star, lone rangers in the middle of all these countries. So it tells you that it's not a good sign for us. Let's do it. I've been to Nsawam a number of times, but each time you don't get it. They just say this is condemned, so you need extra access, extra permission to be able to see them. So it tells you that they are held under different conditions. Okay, it amounts to torture because for them, because of the limited access they have to the world and all that, please, it's mental torture. You see, visitation, that's to say that their families being able to visit them and all that are most non-existent. Okay, so those are the reasons why we should say that yes, though since 1993 we've not executed anybody, we should just go ahead and take it out of the law books. Let's amend the Criminal Offences Act to remove the death penalty, at least for 95% of the offences.
In this day and age, punishment has transformed from being retributive to reformative. And so the reason for which we punish people is not just because they have committed offense, but because we want to reform them. And if that is a reason, you cannot bring a dead person to life by simply killing another person. There are many people who get themselves involved in this killing who suffer serious trauma as a result of getting involved in this killing. So I think it is time as a country for us